Here we go. My rank up game to Celestial. What a journey it's been. Going from noob to smooth. Going from bronze 3 all the way up like a boss. And I didn't mess around. I locked in GM. You're gonna see at the end, I'm gonna show the stats and I'm gonna show the history. It's crazy. I talked about it in a previous video. I'm playing better up here than I did down there. That doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. And this final game, this is a great way to rank up. This was a very entertaining game. I get absolutely deleted. So now I'm gonna switch to Loki. I switched around 4 different times. I was trying to find the right combo to get it done. Because you never want to be at that rank up game and then go back down and then have to climb back up again. Because you never know what's going to happen. When the opportunity is there to rank up, you just want to get that dub. And lucky for me, my teammates wanted to win as well. And the team compositions are crazy. We've got 2 tanks right now, but then it's going to go down to 1 tank. We're going to have 3 healers. Then it's going to go back to 2 tanks. It's going to be going crazy. I'm going to switch around. I go 2 strategists. 1 DPS, back to strategist, 4 different characters, and we got to back up here. I need to heal myself, but I don't have the cooldown yet. Now I've got it. I kind of want to save it for something else, but I'm going to let this fly and see what we can do. Now I let it go. Drop that rune down, but we got a Namor. Going crazy with the whole team up. Now I'm going to Loki, switch in the cloak. You know, something light, see what we can do. But they do have a Black Widow trying to snipe. I know that Hawkeye can snipe you out of that. Because one time I did that. I was using Hawkeye, and I sniped a Cloak and Dagger right out of their ult. So maybe Black Widow could do it too. Who knows? But somehow I survived that, and I'm backing up again around the corner. And this was a great defensive hold. We're going to hold them around here. But the game is not over because you see the length of this video. Even though we hold them here, we get stuck in overtime forever. And that Black Widow is going crazy. My goodness, she's doing hella damage. I'm using all the cooldowns. It doesn't matter. So now I'm going to switch to Jeff. I need some more mobility. I love Loki, but sometimes you just need to be able to do some crossover moves. So we're going to give Jeff a try. It's crazy that this hold right here is going to take all the time as well because they're fighting for their lives. They're going to make a crazy push to end this thing. And watching this gameplay over again right now, because now I've been playing in Season 3, man, what happened? I had teammates that knew how to play this game. But now in Season 3, when I drop down, it's a coin flip. Some games, my teammates are like this, and I'm like, wow, okay. We're getting that dub. They played this game before. They know what they're doing. Then other games, my teammates, it's like they're new to this game. They never played it before. That's tough. And that was clutch. You saw how I saved myself with my own ult. So I didn't get taken out by Namor's ult. And I'm going to throw him off. Beautiful. And we keep up the pressure. We're trying to hold him right here. Wouldn't that be great? And see, sometimes your teammates get cocky. You'll get a good stop in round 1 and they'll start talking trash in the chat, but the game is not over. I've been in so many games where round 1 looks great and then round 2 is a disaster. We do worse than they did. Even though it looks like, okay, we're going to get this dub. We got the stop. Nah, that's not how it works. And in Season 3, they dropped me down to Platinum 1. And so far, I have gone up to Diamond 3. But then I went right back to Plat 1. And then I went up to Diamond 3, right back to Plat 1. I keep doing that dance again. So I think I got to team up again. The solo queue in Season 3 has not been working. It's a coin flip. I need to go in there with 1, maybe 2 other people just to guarantee that I have somebody that at least knows what they're doing. And that'll increase the odds because some of those games are crazy. There's games where nobody's shooting at the flyers, and I got to switch to Jeff, and I'm the only one shooting at the flyer. If Jeff is the only guy aiming up there, that's bad news. If I'm the second or third guy cleaning up, that's great. But if I'm the only one, and if I got to go in the chat and say, hey, shoot Iron Man or Torch first, shoot them first, target them. And then I'm noticing I'm having games where we don't have good DPS. I'm gonna go in for a kill right here. I get 2, but they're gonna get me up out of there. See this high level lobby? It is hard to get to the edge. As soon as you pop that, you don't grab the whole team, you're in trouble. They're gonna get you up out of there with the quickness. So far in season 3, the DPS on my team, they've been letting us down. They've been doing a terrible job. Maybe I need to be more selfish and just insta-lock a DPS at the start of the round. Because I try to see what everyone else is doing. I don't mind playing strategist. That's what I've been doing in Grandmaster. I only had a few DPS games because, to my surprise, in some games, people did not lock in DPS. Maybe they weren't DPS players, so then I go and play that role. But in season 3 so far, the DPS, they've been very unreliable. They're not switching. They're not helping with the flankers. And it seems like in season 3, nobody wants to play tank. Because let's say we're getting beat bad in the first round. In the second round, or maybe even in the first round, I'll switch into a second tank to help out the other tank. But then guess what the tank does? As soon as the tank sees that I switch to tank, then he switches to DPS or some other role. So now we're in the same situation we were just in, because the other team, they got 2 tanks. And see, when I'm in GM, my goodness, that Black Widow is going crazy. See, when I'm in GM, a lot of our games, we're getting away with the 1 tank. Like right now, we've only got 1 tank. We got a Captain America, and that's another thing. Nobody wants to play tank, and then when somebody does play tank, people are complaining about the tank that they're playing. You should just be happy that somebody actually picked the tank. Let them play what they want to play. If that tank is not the tank that you think they should be rolling with, why don't you switch up there and play the other tank, baby? Because see, tanks, a lot of tanks are fun, the off tanks. The problem is when you play an off tank and there's only 1 tank, how do you off tank when there's only 1? Like if you're using Captain America, you're supposed to be diving and then jumping back. You're not supposed to be the main tank standing there in the front, taking damage, ducking in and out. Nah, you're supposed to be very aggressive. Same thing with Venom, same thing with Thor, same thing with Penny. We definitely need more tanks in this game, but that's still not going to change the fact that a lot of people are not going to want to play the tank role. My goodness, this corner is the corner of death. We are going to be stuck here for a long time. When this hits overtime, it seems like we're never going to get out of here. Uh-oh, Magneto sees me. He did it as soon as I popped my ult. I tried to hide under the rock, but it didn't work. Their Magneto is just so clutch. He gets a lot of stops. As soon as he sees an ult, he lets it fly. I wish I was good with Magneto. Maybe I just need to practice more, but I can't quite get the hang of it. Even that, even getting people out of their ults, a lot of times I miss the throw hitting the ult. But they have great aim. This guy's doing a great job on the other team. You see, both teams are trying to win right here. It's my rank up game. Maybe the other people, it's their rank up game too. This was a competitive game. This was a great way to finally get up there. It really is. There was some crazy action. Somehow I survived that ult. Great strategist coming in the clutch. We've only got a minute left and we have been stuck here. It's crazy how long we're stuck on this corner. This overtime battle, this is one of the most stressful overtime battles I've ever had. This reminds me of that Wolverine game where we got stuck there forever. They really did not want me to hit Celestial. They were like, hell no, do not let Chris Smooth go from noob to smooth. Get him up out of there. I've got a maximum pulse. I've got to make it count. Overtime is about to start. Oh, I get knocked out of the sky. And I'm going to let it fly. I get nobody. I did move them out of the way at least. And look at how I'm going in and out of that portal. That's tough. I die again. And Magneto comes in the clutch again with his ult. This battle is just getting started in overtime. I'm going to make a high IQ move. You're going to see it. So now they're switching around. Now we're back to 2 tanks. We've got the Hulk and we've got Doctor Strange. See, they recognize. They're like, hey, look at this battle right here. We need some more brute force up front. Trying to get that Black Widow up out of there. Wow, the Black Widow survived somehow. Can I survive Emma's ult? I'm dancing, I'm doing crossover moves. She tried to grab me with her diamond form or whatever it's called. I said no. Euro step, healing the flyers, waiting for Hulk to get back into the action. And I've got my ult. Oh, I get knocked out just as I get it. Look at this high IQ move. I'm gonna activate it for the speed burst, the overtime. It's at 1 pixel. If we leave this area, it's over. Let it fly. Can I survive? Can I get rid of this Black Widow? I didn't think I was gonna get the kill, I did. I threw it to the sky. She does have a jump, but she has to be on the ground to jump. It's not like a double jump. It's not like Iron Fist or Invisible Woman. Uh-oh, here goes Magneto. Can he block it? I think he will. And I'm healing as soon as the damage got there. We are fighting for our lives. That is a clutch rocket ult in the middle of this battle. Wow. What a struggle. This is intense. And look at me doing crossover moves, step back moves, Euro steps on that mag. I'm still alive. Jeff is official. You have to believe in Jeff. Look at how I'm moving and surviving and still healing. Oh, Doctor Strange goes down. But we've still got a Hulk out here. And this Magneto is on me, but I'm too fast. Look at me. I'm stepping up in the pocket. Still healing and dealing. I've got another ult. This Magneto is still alive back here. But now we have the advantage. And I'm gonna let it fly. I've got 3. What rhymes with cash? Close your eyes, girl. Woo, that was clutch. We're moving the card forward. And we're getting out of this overtime. Let's go. I want to rank up right now. I'm not trying to play another game. I don't want to have to win another 2 games to get back here to do what I can do in this 1 game. Let's get this dub. Now we've got a Venom and a Hulk. Wow. That Black Widow is going crazy. I've seen a lot of Black Widow propaganda. A lot of people complaining about Black Widows, but Black Widows are tough, especially up here. Halfway there to victory. This switch at the end, it's working. This mobility of Jeff. Jeff is the truth. Stop hating on Jeff. We're putting in some serious work. We're fighting before the cart gets here. It's funny how these maps just break down and rebuild. Maybe they figured they had to do something like that because of Fortnite. They said, we got to put some Fortnite ability in here if we want to have success. Get down to the ground. Finally got that Black Widow up out of there. And I'm going to let this fly. I only get my teammates. That's tough. That's very tough. But she's down and we get the dub. There it is. I did it. From noob to smooth. Another MVP. It wasn't my best game. I've had better games, but getting this dub and ranking up feels great. Something light. The Jeff finish, it really worked. I was dying a lot until I switched to Jeff, the mobility. 22 and 10. I'll take it. 25K healing, 21K damage. And it said that 98% of the community is below this rank. Here's the history. Look at me going crazy in the higher ranks. Much better than in the lower ranks. That is ridiculous. 43 hours played this season. Give that guy a map. Merch is now available at chrissmooth.com. Shipping worldwide. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. But look what I'm gonna do to that. I'm gonna block that dunk. Get that cheese out of here. When I did that, I said, all right, Cap might be the character for me. What rhymes with cash? I just put Doctor Strange to the floor.